Welcome to the Palenville Library, where reading, learning, and discovery is always a new adventure every day. We are located at 3335 Route 23A in Palenville.
Hi, my name is Lori, and I've read many of the books in the Palenville Library. Three of these books are Dog Song by Gary Polson, Caught in the Act by Peter Moore, and Identical by Ellen Hopkins. But the book that I'm going to talk about is Stone Fox by John Reynolds Gardner. And this is a sketch that I drew of Willie's dog, Searchlight. Now, when Willie's grandfather falls ill, Willie decides to enter his dog, Searchlight, in a race against the one and only Stone Fox, who was rumored to never lost a race. But the novel ends in a very shocking ending that you probably would have never expected. So whenever you're in Palenville, in Greene County, New York, stop by the Palenville Library and see what we have to offer.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pagano. The Palenville Library has many books on recycling. Here's a story I wrote. When Earth was alive. Once upon a time, a 5th grader named Isabella didn't know much about Earth. So she littered and didn't know that she was hurting animals and wasting energy by watching TV and leaving lights on. Until one day, when Isabella was out for a morning stroll, she had just eaten breakfast, but she took a granola bar with her anyway, just in case. By the time Isabella got halfway around the block, the granola bar was gone. So Isabella threw the wrapper behind her. "Hey," said a loud voice. The ground shook. "Who said that?" said Isabella. "Me, Earth," said the Earth. "Do you know what you're doing here?" asked Earth. "Walking," said Isabella. "No," said Earth. "You're littering," he said. "What's that?" asked Isabella. "Littering is when you throw garbage on me," said Earth. "It makes me, my plants, my trees, and my animals unhealthy." "Why?" asked Isabella. "Well, junk food is bad for you, and garbage is bad for me. You got that?" said Earth. "Oh, and one more thing," said Earth. "What?" asked Isabella curiously. "Recycle," said Earth loudly. "Instead of throwing things away, you can send them to a factory that turns them into something new," exclaimed Earth. "Okay," said Isabella, still shocked that Earth was talking to her. Isabella continued her walk. "That was weird," she said. "I heard that," said Earth. "You don't want an earthquake, do you?" "No," said Isabella. And from that day forward, Isabella never littered again. And remember, always recycle.
There are many books in the Palenville Library about local history. Here are 2 examples. Did you know that Palenville was one of the first artist colonies? I know because I've browsed through so many local books at our library. I've lived here since I was little, but I didn't know everything about the area until I started checking out the Palenville Library.